the most dramatic and critical moment of the entire Hannibal War in Italy. In 207 BC, there was a precarious balance of power. Neither side had an advantage. The Carthaginian commander did not feel confident enough to deliver a decisive blow. The Romans were also afraid to give him a pitched battle. Hannibal was located in the southern part of the Apennine Peninsula, in Lucania. He was waiting for the approach of his younger brother Hasdrubal. He had already crossed the Alps and with an army of 60,000 soldiers and 15 elephants moved south. Their unification would make the Punnians incredibly strong. The path of the elder Barcid was blocked by the consular army of Gaius Claudius Nero, and the legions of the second consul Mark Livius Salinator came out to meet Hasdrubal. Both consuls had forces of approximately 35 to 40,000 fighters. They did not have a decisive numerical superiority individually. Guy Claudius learned from the intercepted messengers about a new threat, correctly assessed the situation and decided on an incredible adventure. In the dead of night, in the strictest secrecy, he left the camp with 7,000 legionnaires and headed north to his colleague Salinator for help. To mislead Hannibal, the consular signs in the tent were left in place. In order to exclude information leakage, the first days the legionnaires were not even told where they were being led. It was a truly heroic march. In 8 days the legion covered almost 500 kilometers. That is, the detachment covered about 60 kilometers per day. The legionnaires left without a wagon train and food supplies. With one weapon, they did not set up camps. They often had a bite to eat on the go and stopped only for short halts. Gaius Claudius sent forward foragers who provided the soldiers with food. But the inhabitants, learning about the purpose of the campaign, themselves went out to the column and brought water and food. Moreover, retired veterans and young people began to join the legion along the way, eager to participate in the battle with a dangerous enemy. By the end of the campaign, the unit already numbered 12,000 fighters. As an experienced military leader, Hasdrubal immediately noticed an increase in the number of soldiers in the Roman camp. Tanned faces, tarnished armor and emaciated horses, reinforcements arrived from the march. In addition, they blew twice. The Romans made it clear that there were 2 consular armies in the camp. It wasn't true, but Hasdrubal fell for it. He began to get nervous, tried to find ways around and led his troops into unfavorable conditions for the battle. On the Metava River, on June 23, 207, a battle took place in which the army of Barcid the Younger was completely defeated, and he himself died. The legion of Claudius Nero made the return trip south even faster, in 6 days, and upon arrival Hannibal was thrown into the camp with the head of his brother. All hopes of the Great Punnian for support collapsed. These events turned the tide of the entire Second Punic War in favor of the Romans, and it was made possible by the crazy march of the legionnaires of Claudius Nero.